Hey, we're back with part two of our online lesson, Colin. So just a few things that I found that I think you should pay attention to as we are transforming your game this summer. And my computer is being awfully slow here. Let me see if I can get us going again. All right, we're back. Okay, cool. All right, so one of our main things that I want you to focus on now is just being able to hold that finish. All right, we're falling down a little bit there because we have changed the way we distribute our weight. All right, and I've got Charlie Hoffman, one of my favorite players. I don't know why, he just is, but I used him today because he was using kind of a long iron like you here. I want to talk about how he posts up on that leg here, on that left leg after the impact. All right, so you can see how he is rotating his hips just like you are. All right, let's get the impact just like you are here. All right, so I would say this is pretty similar. You're a little bit more ahead. I'd say this is a pretty similar position to what you got going on here. Would you agree? Yeah, I think this is very similar. All right, I want to talk about what is different after this position here. All right, watch how his body keeps rotating. Eventually, his belt is pointing that way. His upper chest is maybe even pointing a little bit this way, but it's showing that he got all the way through this shot, and now his entire weight is going to be stacked up on this foot here. All right, let me clear this up. Let's go to his full finish. All right, his entire weight is stacked up over this foot. Actually, wrong way. Stacked up down there. All right, we get rotated. I would say our weight is more in this position here, somewhere in over here, probably closer to the ball of your feet, maybe even outside on the toes. Whereas Charlie's is on the outside of his foot, the one facing the or facing his target more. Everything's facing his target, so his weight is definitely on that side of the foot compared to us, where we are. Our weight is falling to the inside because we did not rotate our weight all the way on that side. All right, I know that's a lot to take in, so rewatch that part a few times. All right, so I'll summarize it here again. All right, what is different here is Charlie has rotated his weight all the way over to the outside of this foot. All right, and that allows him to stack his weight on here on his foot, and he's just using his toe for balance. And we are stacking our weight on the inside. Oops, wrong. We're stacking our weight at the inside of this foot, causing us to fall away that way. All right. Big thing I want you to work on is balance. We're not going to be able to be a consistent ball striker unless we can stand up at the end of our swing. So balance. And one technical thought here. All right. Love the change we made to our downswing. We talked about trying to square up the bottom a little bit more. We're going to do that just by rotating our body. And we're going to have to learn how to get our hands a little bit more square. We're still pointing a little bit that way here, whereas we need to be square. All right, not a big deal. That just changes. All right, it's not a big deal. All right, but one technical thought. Our technical thought of the day is let's go to the top of our swing. Something small, but important. I didn't learn this soon enough. All right, I want to show you something here. Check out Charlie's arm. Check out your arm. Pretty similar spots. We're up with the shoulders here. But there's one key difference. Look at his wrist. See how his wrist matches his arm. See, it's very flat up here. I can draw a straight line over that. Let me clear out here. I can draw a straight line over his wrist. Whereas your hand here, we're a little bit bowed. It's almost like a motorcycle grip almost. All right, and by that I mean, like, you know, I'm sure you've ridden on a motorcycle, dirt bike. You got a little, you know, especially when you accelerate, you pull back. You know, you pull back on your right hand, and that's kind of what I see here. If we can get that flat, that'll make it much, much easier to get square at the bottom. And that's what we're working on, is getting square at the bottom. If we can get that flat at the top, literally all Charlie's doing is just dropping it in. Still got a flat wrist there. Pumps it down the middle. Easy. Golf is easy. All right, so our big takeaway, working on squaring those hands up. We're going to do that by getting that wrist flat. Wrist flat at the top, square them up at the bottom, get posted up on that leg. Try it out, Colin. Let me know how it goes. Feel free to shoot me a text or message, all right?